She doesn't like kids. She wants to kick Big Bird in the nuts.
Welcome to the Squadcast movie podcast. As always, starting it off strong. You got Dan in the corner there, just adding his little tidbits. You got Latrell as well, pink as ever in our little Discord chat today.
Hey.
And then you got myself, the recommender of these two movies that we have for you today.
Alex Week.
Woo woo.
I'm offended. I just got old pink. Who am I, Patrick Starr?
I know that shit. All right, never mind.
All right, so get ready because we have a cinematic trip back to the 80s and the 90s. Okay, as we prepare to actually look at two films, we have Short Circuit and Dunston checks in. Great, just not similar at all movies, but lovely at the base. Lovely at the base. So the first one that we're going to be talking about is Short Circuit, and then we're going to move on to Dunston checks in.
Okay.
So just to give our listeners, readers, however you take in this podcast, a little just synopsis of Short Circuit. So this is the 1986 movie Short Circuit. It basically surrounds a experimental military robot that is struck by lightning and gains human-like artificial intelligence, AI. We're going to talk about that more. Prompting it to escape its facility to learn more about the wonderful world around himself. And we have a wonderful, wonderful cast that we'll talk about. Ali Sheedy, who we have
Case.
Breakfast Club. We also have Tim Blaney, who voices number 5. You'll recognize him from the Men in Black, Doug the Pug. I gotta mention.
Oh, yeah. Fred, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah, no, okay, that's funny.
And plenty of others, Steve Guttenberg, Fisher Stevens, and Austin Pendleton, and many more. That's a great cast from the 80s. But we'll get right off to it with the cast itself. What are your guys' thoughts? Who stands out, and what do you remember from that stands out to you from Short Circuit?
I like Ali Sheedy. I don't know, it was nice seeing. This is the only movie I've ever seen her in other than The Breakfast Club, so it was just nice to see her in another role. And I mean, she embraced it. She was very active. She was very energetic, and I don't know. She was a nice, fun main character. Sometimes a little corny, but the whole movie was corny. So I was gonna say
that the movie was pretty corny, but I agree with that. It was nice to see Ali Sheedy in a new role. I'm the have you guys seen like the actual cover like art for this movie? Because I just looked at it again to like pull it up for the viewers, and it just fucking cracked me up. It's like there's an alternate one where they kind of make the actual, I can't remember the robot. They make it a little bit more realistic, dude. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I'm sorry, I looked at that. That's gonna be the title for this podcast. So when it gets released tonight, just know that it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Okay.
Is it him holding out his hand with the lightning
bolt? He's got the eyebrows. Did you see the eyebrows?
He's got eyebrows. I mean, if you want to call him that.
This one, it's like very defined. I'll send it to you guys later. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay. Oh, I'll see it in the video.
Ive is alive.
I had a little bit of fun watching this because of, well, it was set in the 80s, but because it's about robots, they had to get really creative with how they wanted low robotic stuff to look, and it looks more practical than like CGI and stuff. And I always loved that when that era of movies, because they had to be really creative for that stuff. It's kind of like they call it like a retro future vibe kind of. I mean, technically that's true for like Star Wars even, but like also like Alien and Terminator. And you can kind of say that about this movie too, with how they designed the robots and stuff, and all this. how the intro of the movie, where it's just like a bunch of mechanical parts working together. I don't know.
Yes.
I just feel I was thinking about how much fun they probably had making all of that.
Yeah, no, this movie
No,
was. Go ahead.
I no, I totally agree because like I think what's very interesting about the fact that it is a 1980s movie is you have to somehow make the robot actually seem alive, like being able to articulate life within something so physical as like an actual robot puppet, whatever, however they
Yeah,
actually did it
you know,
is really really cool to see
like
Yeah.
and genuine.
the midget in R2D2. I don't know.
Oh
That's thinking outside the box. Let me
oh
tell you.
my god. Oh my god.
I'm just saying. They were like, we are
Jeez.
gonna try all modes necessary. All right, this isn't working. Bring in the little guy.
Bring in the little guy, he says. Goodness gracious. Um,
Wow.
well, no, I was gonna say, kind of playing off Alex's point a little bit if I was tracking there correctly, but I thought this movie had very interesting sort of like influences from other storybooks or other like movies like it. For example, it reminds me a lot of like like a Pinocchio-esque type movie where the main character wants to become real, and non-human entities forming a deeper bond with a human. And I don't know, it's for such a goofy movie, like I was really sitting there like, dang, this is kind of deep. But also I'm staring at a robot with eyebrows and I'm like, what the fuck is
I
going
mean,
on?
it's probably not trying to be, but it's a fun premise to think of. Like sometimes if something like a robot gains sentience, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Most of the time, it's like a doomer plot because they're gonna take over the world and kill everybody. And
Right.
then, all right, they're worried about the movie because they made them powerful enough to just blow up tanks all over the place. Like, oh shit,
Which
what
is
is this thing gonna do?
which for a start to the movie is so wild how it like
I know. The first shots are just these tanks blowing up.
Look,
Like, what the
I
hell's going on
I
here?
saw this today, right? When I was texting you guys about like complaining about
So did
it,
I.
I scrolled onto it on Amazon Prime. Literally the first thing you see like when it pops up is just like a Jeep getting blown up with a laser beam. That's literally the first thing you see, and I was like, "Oh my god, what am I getting myself into right now? This is gonna be ridiculous."
I
that's
like when
great.
she called the military guys and said, "Hello, I'd like to speak to the head warmonger." That was funny. That was pretty funny. She had lines for
So
days. Everybody in that movie had lines for days, especially the
they all
fucking
did.
robot who was
Now I
goofing
think
off the whole time.
spinning the cast a little bit. Obviously, we have something a little bit more like controversial now. Might not have been
What?
as controversial then. We had Fisher Stevens playing the Indian scientist Ben, which
Well, one thing I thought that was funny was when they kind of made a joke, almost kind of acknowledging it. He's like, "Where are your
yeah,
ancestors from?" He goes, "Pittsburgh." I don't know. That's
they
pretty funny.
definitely. I think they like. I know it could be I know it could be controversial, but I think they did it in in a real for an '80s movie. It was a really good just.
I was gonna do one of his
Yeah,
lines to open, then I thought, nah, better not.
yeah. I was gonna say this is also this movie was also made in the '80s, so like
Yeah, you
obviously
can't do
things
that
were
there.
a lot different in the '80s.
Oh, this was
And
made in the '80s. I couldn't tell by the synthesizer music.
hey, bro,
Like,
look, do not knock that synth music, bro. We're jamming
I
that
just
synth
think it's
music,
funny
bro.
that it got popular in like the early '80s, and so then damn near every movie from that time period had it as their music, as their beats to their scenes, and it just adds a level of corniness to like so many movies. There are serious movies with that kind of music. It's just so funny to me. I don't know. Die Hard has that shit.
No, actually, it's
True.
It's true.
It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know. It feels like an arcade game sometimes. It's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
for
it
its
is,
time, it's somewhat dated, but I've seen tons of '80s movies. It's not something I would hate. It's just funny.
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I
So
thought for sure. What?
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I thought for sure that ex-boyfriend was about to get fucking blown up into a million pieces. But he just kept hitting his belt and his hat and his I don't know, his shoes. Like, oh, okay. I thought he hits his shoes. I'm thinking his feet just got blown off. No, just the soles of his shoes. All right, fine.
That was gonna
No,
be
I've
my
been.
next thing. Is what was your favorite scenes
I just
within
been
the movie,
watching
or
so.
specifically with Five?
I've been watching so many HBO shows lately. Sopranos, Boardwalk Empire, The Wire. I'm just expecting violent things to happen. I don't know what my favorite part was. I when I think of this movie, I think of all the lines that people had and different parts. There's a part where she called him a can head, which is such a better word than clanker, in my opinion. Which is everyone settled on that one. Did anyone stop and think can head would be funnier? I don't know, because I thought it was funny. What was
I
your favorite part?
Go ahead. I'll let Latrell
Oh
go
no,
first.
mine is simple. I honestly, again, just going back to just you guys know me, how funny I just find Five to be as just a character, and just like when the scene where the declaration where he's like number five is like I think I rewinded that and rewinded that one section a handful of times. I think I saved an audio clip from it somewhere, honestly, that I want to put into this. But no, that was just a good scene, and it's one of the more iconic scenes in the or more iconic lines in the scene or in the movie. So I guess it's probably a lot of people's favorite scene, but for good reason.
That's fair.
I
I
like.
I really enjoyed the battle at the end between Five and the other robots, where he's like essentially just drawing them into rope tree traps,
Yeah,
or
and he rewires them, and then they all turn into old Dagos. Hey, what's so wrong with you? Hey, I'll take you out in a million pieces. Hey, what are you doing, huh? They turn into like
that
New
was
Yorkers. It's
yeah.
pretty
I was
funny.
like, this is fantastic to see. Just like, instead of robots rewiring themselves to take over everything, it's like a robot is rewiring other robots to just be like living a full life, which is just hilarious to see and different.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. That's probably one of my favorite parts. I do like the little, even though I could pretty much saw it coming. I like the little surprise ending. I actually thought because he had only taken out 3 of the robots, and there were 5 of them. I thought that dummy one was the 4th one, but I guess he built his own. So, oh, I guess I got that part wrong. But I knew it wasn't him when it got blown up into pieces. Like that would be a very dreadful ending to what has been a pretty cheerful movie. Because you just see it get they show it get blown up, and they're walking away with its head, just like.
You're like,
Like, oh,
no,
hey.
he's
Like, there's
dead.
no way, no shot.
That's funny as hell.
True.
So I knew
All
that
right.
was gonna be alright.
So I guess we obviously love Five. He's great. Pretty good cast as well. Some fun memories. But what specifically about Short Circuit did you not like? Whether it's filming, cast, or whatever it may be.
I don't know if I really hate anything about it. I think it's just there's nothing really that like special about it to me, to be honest. I mean, yes, the character number 5 is funny. His voice does get a little annoying sometimes. I do like, honestly, I think I like more when he's imitating John Wayne than using his real voice.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, but he does that a lot, so that's fine. But I don't know. I think if anything, it's mostly just I don't know. It's more anything I don't like about it. think more is like mid than actually like bad. There's nothing really bad about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Daniel
That's
hit it
fair.
on the head. I don't really think I have anything more to add than that. You know, it's a movie from the
It's a little corny.
80s. It's a little corny. Yeah, it's a little corny. Like it's a decent, like, okay, to say decent, I feel like just putting it down because, you know, for the time period, it's a good movie. But yeah, it's
It's hard to
corny.
even
Yeah, it's like
hard to even call it corny for me though, because it's not even nearly the corniest movie we're going to talk about tonight. But
oh my god, oh my god. I
we'll
have
get to that. We'll get to that.
True.
It was fun.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of what you're saying. I think from a 1986 perspective, I think they did a really, really good job. I mean, it's like I think if you compared it to movies today, obviously, yeah, you're gonna knock it down quite a bit. But from just a 1986 perspective, it's pretty well made.
Talk about what
And
influences it, and what about what maybe it influenced? Because they had to get the idea of Wally from that guy. I don't know.
oh yeah, which we haven't reviewed Wally yet.
I know.
Or
I listed it as an option one time.
Add it to
I'd be
the
down to do
list.
that one week.
yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good one
It's
to come
already on
back
the
to.
list, but add it to the list.
It's already on the list, so
Move,
add it to the
move,
list.
bump it
All
up
right,
a few spots.
should we do the ratings?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay, I can go first.
Yeah.
I liked it, and I liked it more than I thought I was going to. So, I'll put it at a nice 3.5 out of 5. Squadcast podcast, thumbs up. Yeah, no, it was
Podcast,
funny.
thumbs up.
I probably won't like watch it a lot again, but you know, if it's on, I would see what part it's on because there's a lot of fun parts. It was fun.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Trell?
Yeah, I think I agree with Dan here. I'm gonna give this a 3.5 Squadcast podcast thumbs up out of 5.
Fair enough. I'll be giving it a nice solid 4 Squadcast podcast thumbs up.
There we
High on
go.
my
Okay.
list.
I
So we
think
just say
there's
3.5.
yeah, keeled it for
Consensus?
that would be 3.5 for Short Circuit 1986.
All right, Alex, you're the leader tonight.
All right. We have our second movie, which is probably the better movie. I don't know. We have the fabulous Dunston checks in with the amazing orangutan Dunston, also known
You're a
as
troll.
Sammy in real life. But basically, this movie, if you have not seen it, if you have not seen it, it is about a family that's a single father and 2 kids, both boys. They're living in a hotel, but the father manages it. And all of a sudden, one day, they have a huge ball coming into town, and lo and behold, Dunston, the jewel thief, the monkey, comes in and starts wreaking havoc on the hotel. And it is wonderful to see Mrs. Dubrow go down into the cake.
They done away.
But
You're a troll.
You're trolling.
You're trolling me right now.
What did you do?
That is literally the
Why-
best way to describe what I felt watching this movie.
I wish I was with I wish I watched this one with Latrell. I gotta be honest. It's probably
I
funny.
don't even like I had to actually go back and look at like posts about this movie, and like I'm reading more notes as we speak because this movie just was like oh my god, like what is going on, Alex?
You haven't actually said anything about the movie yet, Latrell.
Okay, well, so good 90s film, okay? Keep it simple. It's an animal that's just going crazy and running amok. It's a comedy. Okay. It just blows my mind, and it's definitely just I think the biggest point is just like it's just a troll movie for me. It literally just feels like a troll movie.
So another word we could call this episode besides Alex Week is Alex's childhood week.
That's
Because
fair.
these are movies that I feel like Alex enjoyed as a child, and that's
I had
fine.
all of these on. I had all of these on DVD. Straight up.
And also
Dunston
isn't
checks.
what's his name from Seinfeld the
Jason Alexander.
yeah, Jason Alexander.
Yeah,
It's hard
yeah, it's a
to
good. I
not
actually
see him
like this.
as
Yeah,
As George Costanza. Like I don't know. I don't know.
This is a
I knew more
great.
people from
This is
this
a great
cast than
cast.
the other one. Actually, I
Yeah,
think
you
so
have.
because I know
Yeah,
Faye Dunaway and
you also have
what's his name?
Robert Everett.
Paul
And
Rubens was
Paul
the
Rubens
the
as well.
animal guy. That was great. That's actually what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. I was curious how the child would act because this movie is kind of the same level of corniness as like a Pee Wee Herman movie.
Okay.
But you saw Pee Wee
Okay.
Herman movies when you were young, so
Yeah, I never saw Dunston checks in.
well, you missed
I
out.
guess you know what. I guess I have to at some point recommend my own cheesy childhood movie.
I
So,
mean, that's
and we'll
fair.
complete the trifecta. You did the Pee Wee's Big Adventure, and
Yeah, I love that
Alex
movie.
did Dunstan checks in. I
I give
have.
Alex the pass. I mean, they're both equally cheesy. I would say this one. I mean, it's not bad by any means. It's just
No,
it's just
this was
goofy as
fun.
hell.
I like the bad guy.
Yes, yes.
I
Shoot, what was his name?
like that he's stereotypically
Lord
British.
Rutledge.
Yeah.
Lord Rutledge.
Lord
I love when the
Rutledge.
I love when the bad guy's British. I love when the British lose.
I feel like this is a reoccurring theme on this podcast. I feel like that's not the first time you've said this here.
No, I don't think that's true. The kid from the Santa Claus is in it. Charlie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably where I love this movie so much. Is that as a child actor at his age during this filming was insanely good. I feel like I don't know. I
Well, he's
always
a cute
loved it as
kid.
an actor.
When you're a cute kid, it's easy to act as a cute kid. And there's a reason
That
why
is true.
we didn't see him much after the Santa Claus 3.
True.
I'm just saying.
True.
All of a sudden,
he kind of,
he's
he kind of fell off after that.
That's what
But-
happens to a lot of child actors. That's why they all become cocaine addicts.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Or, they make it through.
Pivot.
And they make it through. They continue stardom, and guess what? They still become cocaine addicts. All right,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
I'm done. I'm sure the
No,
kid's
you're
fine.
good.
Who knows?
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
not.
he's great. But no, we gotta we talked about our Jason Alexander at his height in Seinfeld and plenty of others. But
He's good
we
in this,
obviously
too.
have to
He's
talk
fun.
about the star Dunston, played by Sam the orangutan. I from
I love orangutans, so I have no problem talking about
Sam the orangutan.
it.
I really feel
That's my guy.
like I don't
Sam.
like having animals act in movies like in this regards, but I understand again. It's 1990s, it's a different time.
This is the year I was born. This movie came out when I was born.
Yeah,
Listen, not that everything's in this movie is supposed. Not that this movie is supposed to be taken seriously, but shouldn't orangutan? I mean, shouldn't he be able to beat the shit out of that guy? Aren't orangutans strong, or is it because he's like a baby kind of?
No, they are fully capable. Which always
I'm just saying that guy had like the stick. I'm like that thing should have jumped off. I jumped on his shoulders and ripped his head off.
One thing that always shocked me was like just having the kid always so close to the monkey, just like holding hands, running down like the hallways in the spa and everything like that, holding his hand with like the cut glass. And I'm just like looking at it now, I'm like, dang, I would even as a child actor, I would never be getting my child that close to a monkey of that size. Like that
yeah. Well, after
no matter
I know.
no matter how much acting.
Oh, I think chimpanzees are worse.
True.
That a lot of the old bad stories are about chimpanzees, not necessarily orangutans. But I mean, they're just capable, you know. They're capable of knocking you out in one punch.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
they're just vicious muscle masses of just energy.
But no, I mean, I'm not taking it too. This is the same movie where two kids take a leap of faith, fall down a laundry chute, and are just totally okay. I don't
You're
know.
still,
You hear that kid falling for like 10 minutes. I don't know. The same with the dog that falls off the roof. He's just all right because he landed in some garbage. I don't know. There's
So
no
I was
concept of
watching.
heights in this movie.
So I was watching this with my wife Kaylee, and she stuck it through, but she really got hooked with the laundry chute scene where it's like you have the camera where they're like falling and they're
Yeah,
spinning and both of
switching.
them are
Yeah.
screaming, and that was a hilarious moment for me. Like that I was
You hear
sitting on
like
my
five
couch laughing
different
my
people
butt
on
off.
different stories go here. Ah. Like, wait, is this guy falling off Mount Everest? Jesus. I'm like, I don't know. It's like, seems like he should not. He should have.
He
I
was
don't
in a
know.
black
Probably not
hole. He
try
he
that.
was gonna fall for the rest of his life.
Like, what were they even worried about then? I don't know. It was just funny to me. Obviously, I wasn't taking it too serious.
I also really enjoyed the scene with the actual fake monkey when the hotel manager goes into like the little uh, greenhouse on top of the roof and is like trying to find the monkey at first, and all of a sudden the monkey jumps out on him and gets on his head, and he's like running back and forth through the scene, but it's like viewing the scene through a window behind these two old ladies that are just chilling, getting their drink on
Yeah,
inside,
with the
inside of
flask.
the
They have a
office.
flask. That shit's funny.
Like
I like that
that was
part when
also
they pull
pretty
out the
great.
flask.
That's how
That
I'm
was
trying to
funny.
be.
That's also am I right? This movie's rated G.
Is it? Let me double check.
Because that part where that lady was getting the massage was getting real spicy for a second. Even though I know it was a monkey,
okay, yeah,
she was
yeah.
getting spanked, and
It's
she was like,
PG. It's
"Oh,
PG.
PG.
It's PG.
Still, I was like, damn, this is crazy. What am I watching?"
Yeah,
It's
that
probably
one was
when I was
getting a
weirded
little.
out the most.
That one was getting a little bit up there,
I was
but
getting, I was getting close. And the guy
I
comes
think
in and she starts making out with him. I mean, that's usually what happens.
fair.
You know, you get them going well enough, and then they just attack you.
But I think what
Oh
draws
no!
everything still back in though, because even like right after that scene, you have Lionel Spaulding, the big guy, coming in to the trying to find his glasses and finds it on the chest of the lady just chilling there in the
Oh
spa,
yeah, and
and
he's getting slapped.
he's just always getting slapped, and it's like you just have like a lovely, hilarious, reoccurring comedy coming through and throughout the movie with Lionel Spaulding.
Yeah, okay. I figured out pretty quickly that guy was. I don't know, because she's like, I don't know, everything bad kept happening to him, and
True, true. I forgot about that underlying like story about the
yeah, who
hotel
it does?
operator.
She immediately thinks it's the guy who's the criminal, which is pretty funny. I love Faye Dunaway, man. She's the original. Well, maybe not the. She's one of the original Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde, and she's been in a bunch of other stuff. She's a gem. When I saw her name up there, I'm like, okay, well, there's some decent actors in this for sure.
True,
So,
true.
good.
Latrell, Danny, what was your favorite scenes out of this movie?
Um, I don't know. There's a lot of like just goofy scenes. I feel like a lot like I wouldn't say anything like stuck too hard, if that makes sense. I did just, there's a handful of scenes. I like the bubble bath scene. I think it is where um Dunston's getting a bath, and then the dad walks in and he gets pushed into the shower or whatever, and then pours all like the body or like the shower soap, and then like all the bubbles just start to fucking overflow out of the bathtub. That's pretty funny. And there's a few other scenes that are just interesting. I do like the what was it, the two-way mirror thing where they're like hiding in the security office or whatever, and then they see the villain, and then what was her name, Mrs. Depew or something like that, or Mrs. Dubrow, that's what it is, and they're and
yeah, and that's like, when she thinks he's the freaking the guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
The guy that gives the ratings. I don't know. The important person.
Rating guy.
Yeah,
he's the guy.
Could use some help there. God.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we just wanted to watch you struggle, I guess.
I'm sorry.
No shit. I don't know. I don't have one specific favorite part. I like the Paul Rubin scenes. I wish there was more of him. Scenes? Paul Rubin.
Oh, Paul Rubin. That was my wife's favorite. Was Paul Rubin in the office, just like explaining how a monkey all of a sudden gets into a hotel, and he's just like, we see a kid flushes the orangutan down the pipes, and then in the sewers. You've been in the sewers? Oh yes, the sewers.
Didn't he say something like, I haven't taken a dump since or something?
Yeah, it's because it was like a snake or something.
Yeah.
I gotta say my favorite scene was just the two boys and Dunston in the presidential suite, just like monkeying around literally and just eating tons and tons of bananas, and all of a sudden Lord Rutledge is searching for what hotel room has ordered a bunch of bananas, and it's just like, boom, that's where I gotta go search, and then you find Dunston and everything. But
yeah, that's funny. You can check a database for what room services get ordered. That's interesting. I don't know.
I also really enjoyed when we first really get introduced to Dunston as a thief. When the camera pans around the big old suitcase, and he's got his big old black jumpsuit on. He's got a helmet on with a flashlight and everything on top.
Yeah, it was like a superhero suit up scene where it cuts to everything he does. He puts on his belt and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. My childhood was full of these movies, and I was just having a heyday watching these again because I had not seen these in a while.
Did you notice that both the movies you recommended had a scene where somebody does the tablecloth trick?
Yes.
I watched. I'm like, was that on purpose?
I watched Dunston check in first, and I recognized that scene, and then I watched Short Circuit, and then all of a sudden they're doing the tablecloth.
He does the same thing.
This is a very common theme.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh no, don't do that." Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, all right. I guess it worked out, but don't do that again.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Okay.
But other than that, do you guys have any other like comments about like the cast or the filmography or just anything about Dunston Checks In before we get to our ratings?
Just you're a troll. That's all.
Yeah, I agree. You're a troll, but definitely a '90s gem. I liked it. It's troll. I think we'll get to it. It's troll. I think I'll get troll. We'll get to my overall feeling for when we get to the ratings, obviously. But you know, it was fun, and I enjoyed your picks this week, Alex. So thank you.
Thank you. I just try to bring enjoyment in the movies that I pick and just having fun while watching anything. That's what I enjoy. But with that, we will get to our Squadcast podcast ratings. Latrell, I will leave you last. So, Danny, give us your best shot on that.
I'm going to give it a 1 or something.
I got to split you two
3 out of 5 Squadcast podcast thumbs up.
Dang, that's all right. Understandable. It was pretty cheesy. I I will have to give it a 3.5 on this one.
Trizzle.
Um,
Just give us your damn rating.
I'm gonna
Give
shut up. I'm gonna give this a 3 Squadcast podcast thumbs up out of 5.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Half
See,
a point
you guys,
on each one
you
above
guys
you.
were saying like I was gonna give it like a 2 or something like that.
I didn't say shit. To be clear, I didn't say shit.
Hey, I knew these movies would be at average or just slightly above average, which is exactly what I love to see. It's what I'm here for. It's nice,
Yeah.
Danny. It's great endings because they all have a fantastic resolution, unlike some
give me a
others we've
break.
reviewed.
Give me a break. Just so the audience who knows this, he's talking about Inglorious Bastards as he doesn't like the resolution. One of everybody's favorite endings in the freaking world. Anyway. Whatever. Okay, so that wraps up. We didn't even say what number episode this is, did we?
Episode 10.
Yeah, this was the 10. This was the Deca. This was we did it, baby. We're up to 10.
We hit 10.
Yeah,
Let's
double
go.
digits now. We've been doing this shit. What's up?
How many views do we got so far? Like, what's Latrell? What's our?
Like 10.
What's our rankings? Hey, double digits there. We will take it. That is fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, average is like 10. We have, I mean, our first one had 35 views, then 12, 16, 10, 5, 9, 11, 18, 9.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Wait, we had our last one at 18?
Bugs Life and Coraline had 18.
Okay.
National Treasure 1 and 2 had 9. Lord of the
Okay.
Rings had
Fair enough.
11. Fantastic Mr. Fox and EAO was 35 views.
Yeah.
Fair
I know,
enough.
that was our first one.
Yeah, Train to Busan
Fair
had
enough.
16. So yeah, we're rolling though.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
We will get there.
I love
We will
this.
get there.
I mean, I'm loving
Well, I
every
hate to-
second of it.
Well, I hate to say this to the people listening. This will be my last podcast for quite some time. I'll be off taking some accounting certification courses, so I will not be able to review some movies. But
I'm gonna cut my
I will
feet
be
off.
back. I will be back
It's all right.
eventually. So don't cry. I will cry.
Latrell and I, in the meantime, we'll do our weeks. We'll do our picks, and this isn't the last time we'll do picks movies, but we'll do that. I haven't decided mine yet, but I'll figure that out as soon as possible.
Yeah, who's next? Who's picking next?
I am.
Well, you should probably pick those movies then, buddy.
Okay, buddy. All right, that wraps up this week.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
That wraps up Alex week.
This wraps up Alex week. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We're out of
See you guys next time.
Bye.